am repotting some of my orchids. Okay, they come in these little pots and they come like this, and well, if you leave them in there after they bloom, they pretty much look like crap and start to die. So I like to get them, take them out of these damn things, because they're a great tea glass, but they're not good for orchids. And I like to put them in something that they actually enjoy being in. You know, and this is kind of like us. We can't stay in the same pot forever because we will rot and die. And we won't grow to our full potential. And I used to say, I can't grow orchids because I never repotted them. And then I started to realize, well, hell, if you get it out of the crammed in thing that it was shoved in, yeah, it bloomed. But then it became too big for its britches, too big for its pot. And then it didn't thrive anymore. It started to die because you get root bound and you get locked in and you can't grow anymore. And so you just start to die. So what I like to do in life and orchids is, I'm gonna cut that off, but I don't have scissors out here. So I take them out, pull off any dead ones. This one looks pretty good. Like this one, he looks pretty crappy, so I'm gonna tear that off. Don't yell at me if you know I should cut it. I know I should cut it, but nobody died. So you get all the old crap. You know, when you are growing and becoming more of who you're gonna be, you have to let go of the crap. You have to get rid of all the old stuff. And so I'm gonna put this one in here. I'm gonna put both of these in one pot, because why not? This one has seen better days. He had leaves just the other day, but you know, he's sitting in this wet sphagnum moss that is rotting the roots. What is in your mind that's rotting you? That's keeping you stagnant? You know, sitting water grows all kind of crap. It's what mosquitoes grow in. It's what mold grows in. But nothing good grows in it. Nothing good grows in stagnancy. You have to have flowing water. You have to allow for ups and downs. You have to allow it to dry out. And if you're constantly stuck with all this wetness, you won't dry out, you won't grow, you won't shoot off new things. You'll just continue to be, and then you'll die. And you'll live a horrible existence, and you'll wonder, why am I even here? And I'm just gonna die. I'm gonna be miserable. So again, we have to learn to repot ourselves by changing our thoughts, by well, that's not the word. Reevaluating the things in our, like this. What the hell is that? Is that doing any good? No, it's just stealing joy from this plant. Think. Take off those things, those people, those relationships, those jobs, those places in your house that are bothering you. Do something about it. Don't just keep looking at it and saying, oh, I need to do something about it, and then just keep, because you're just gonna die. You're just gonna die. And I don't mean die as in dead. I mean die as in not grow anymore. You're gonna get stagnant. We are meant to grow and evolve and become every day of our lives. We wake up every day. Got an itch, hold on. We wake up every day with a new beginning, a new chance. And what do you do with it? You remind yourself of the crap that happened yesterday, and you live in that same thing as yesterday and the day before and 10 months ago and 12 months ago and 5 years ago, and you keep reliving that same stuff. That's this. Yo, that's that old crap. Get rid of it. This is going to go out in the woods. It's going to help something else, but it didn't help these orchids. So I'm going to take my orchid pot. I got her at a yard sale. Isn't she cute? So I put this in here. And I put this in here. And I have a friend who has an entire greenhouse with orchids. And she'd be so proud. I remember giving her one of my orchids years ago. I was like, can you help this? And here I am, taking care of my own. And they bloom. And they're pretty. And I have like 5 of them now. Because my man likes to buy me orchids. So I go in there and I put this nice permeable orchid bark in around my orchid roots in this nice pot that cannot hold water because orchids don't really like to be wet. They need moisture, but we don't need to be stuck like Chuck in the muck. I cracked myself up. But when we take time and repot ourselves and get rid of the things that don't belong and cut off those old roots, change the soil, get some new stuff going. You know, like I got a hole here, I'm going to shove some stuff in there because I can. Find ways to repot your life. And your life will start to bloom. But you have to do it. Nobody else can do that for you. You have to repot your own life. You have to get rid of the thoughts. You have to change them and remind yourself who you are. You're a beautiful blooming orchid. Don't wait till you're like this and wondering what happened before you decide to change the thoughts that put you in that pot. Your thoughts are what holds you in that space, that spot, that pot. And until you decide that you're worthy and you... I love animals, but mosquitoes are not on my top 5. You've got to learn to love yourself. And loving yourself means taking the time to repot yourself. Reframe your thoughts. Change the patterns that are in your head. Only you can do that. I would love to help you along that journey, and if you reach out, I absolutely will help you in whatever way I can. But you are responsible for it. Say hi, Dio. You are responsible. Love yourself enough.